Zarina's Guide. I'm also Blue Rain on Discord and Blue Rain in the game Upland. That is BLEURAIN. I'm also Blue Rain on Instagram. So hit me up. Please hit the like and subscribe. Before you do anything else, subscribe and like. I'm going to do a quick video on something that actually I found really difficult to figure out and find out for myself. No one actually answered me directly when I kept asking about these things. So I'm just going to go ahead and be upfront as a newbie what I didn't understand. So first off, here's an object. And I'm going to go ahead and first I'll add a plane. So first let's add a plane. And let me go ahead and I'm going to press G and X and grab and pull that over here. And I'm going to press S to scale and just make it huge so you guys can see it. And then I'm going to press RX90 to rotate that just that way. So now this particular plane you can see has two sides. And so if I wanted to add a material, so I'm just going to quickly go into edit mode and click on this materials button and press new. And my computer's a little laptop, so it's running slow. All right, and I'm just going to change the color right here to, let's just make it whatever, blue. And I'm going to switch over and make sure you all can see. I'm going to make sure I change this so we can see that EV. So there, you can see I changed the color. And so now, what you can see, if I go to object mode, this is that color, and it is that color like on both sides, right? So no matter what I do, if it's got a single face, what I put on this side, like if I go to edit mode again, and if I wanted to go ahead and say okay plus, I'm going to have a new color, and or make this one just orange or whatever, and let's say I have this face selected and I press assign for one face, and let's say I turn it around, and on this one I press this face and press this color and press assign. You can see both sides are the same color. So I was thinking as a I don't know, person coming just from regular art, I figured why wouldn't it be able to paint differently on the same side? And I thought, oh, this must be able to be fixed. And people were like, oh, you can use backfacing. So backfacing, they were saying basically if I go over here to my shading tab, and if I were to basically add in by Shift A, press S to search, and let's just say I add in a geometry node, and I put that here, and then I add in, or let's just say I even take this and Shift D and duplicate this, and then if I add it in, Shift A and search for a mix shader, and I put that in here. So basically what they were saying is I could take this geometry node, put the backfacing plug over here into the factor of the mix shader, and then I could plug in, hang on, sorry, bring this up here. At least I'm trying to drag it. It's not really working for me. Let me just do this. All right. Okay, so there I can see a little bit better. So I'm going to drag this color. Actually, I'm going to change this one over here to just some other color so you can see. And then I plug this one into this bottom one of that of that particular. Did it work? No, it didn't shade it. It didn't go over there. Put it there, right there. Okay, so now look. One side we have that color, right? And on the other we have the orange. And it seems like, oh, looks like you've solved your problem. But you really haven't, because you can't bake this out. So if I'm trying to export this to be like a GL whatever F, let's see, GLTF. If I want to export that so I can use this in another game engine, this isn't going to work. So this hasn't fixed my problem. This only really works for me if I want to do probably like a video and just like an animation and have that type of thing happen. So for my problem, this is what works for me instead. So let me go ahead and just go back to the layout tab. I'm going to delete this particular plane. Oh, my computer's going, no, no, no. Okay, and then what I want to show you is, here's my cube. So what I wanted to do is have a building where the exterior had like, you know, bricks or something, and the interior had like drywall and other things. So I didn't want the the sides to match. And the same thing was happening with the cube. So if I put like one side of the face, for example, if I put this face over here, watch. If I put this face, I selected. Is it selecting? I feel like it's not working for me. Hang on, let me go back out of here, object mode, make sure I have my cube. There I go. And I'm going to go to edit mode, select this face. And you can see, you can almost tell, but if I go like this, let's go to pick that one, press assign. If I pick this face over here just by itself, is this even working? It doesn't seem like it wants to work. I'm in face mode. Maybe my selection key is weird. Select box, okay. It doesn't seem like it's selecting the faces. Let's try that one. I'm pretty sure that looks like an edge. Something might be up with, oh, now it is an edge. Let me face select there. Is it working? Select the face. It's a weird bug. Okay, there, we'll try that. So anyways, I'll go right here. I will select, say orange, assign, and then just try to put a face, blue, and it keeps changing the whole thing, right? So that doesn't really work. Sorry about my roommate, she's making some noise out there. So basically right here, what I decided, oh wait, you know what, my bad. Hang on, people are like, no, you forgot to do this. Okay, hang on. I'm selecting a face, I'm pressing new, and I'm going to go ahead and put orange and press assign. So now you can see there it is. So it did change, but it's changing the whole face. See that? So that's not what I want. So instead, so how I figured out how to fix this little problem for myself is, so I did solidify this cube. And the cube itself is solidified with a modifier. I haven't applied that modifier though. So let me go ahead and go to object mode. And I'm going to go to my modifier wrench and apply. So now I've got that. And I'm going to go now to edit mode. And now what I want to do is, I'm trying to scroll in so you can see just what I'm doing. I want to get rid of these edges right here. So I'm actually, watch this. So I'm going to get rid of this face by pressing X and say get rid of face. And you can see it's gotten rid of that face in there. And I want to get rid of this face. And I want to get rid of this face down here. And I'm going to get rid of this face in here. Alright, so now I've gotten rid of those faces. So now, if I go right here and select this interface, and I go back to materials, and I say assign it orange, it is orange right there. And if I go right here, you can see this one outside is still blue. So now I don't have to worry about the whole thing changing a different shade on the exterior. I have fixed it where my interior faces can be assigned different colors. And it should work out. And so then now you're probably like, well, what about the baking part? So if I do this, let me go ahead and show you. I will have the inner cube like this, and I'm going to go ahead and go to, I'm going to select it all. I'm going to go over here to my UV editing. Oops, hang on. I'm going to get rid of this cube. Alright, so back to UV editing. Let me zoom out here. I'm going to press A. Actually, I'd like to see this one too. So there. Alright. So this is our UV editor. I have our cube here with the orange inside. I'm pressing A. And hang on, that looks weird. Why is it being weird? Let me go back to my layout. A. Is this not our cube? I wonder why it's all red. I don't know what I did wrong here. I don't know what I did, but let me make sure. Let's see what happens. So UV editing. I'm going to go into, oh, I must have something not applied still. Let me go back over here, layout. orange, everything looks applied. Yeah, I must have had something else highlighted or something. I'm not sure. All right, so it looks like we're good now. And then UV editing. So I've got my thing there. I'm going to press U, Smart UV Project. I'm going to make my margins 0.002, which is just what I've seen Ryan King art suggest. And I press OK. And there we have my whole little box there. And then I'm now just going to go ahead and go to export. I'm not even sure if I had to unwrap that really, to be honest. But let me go ahead and export it as a GLTF. And let's just call this Orange Inside. And I'm going to save this just to my downloads just because I'm a weirdo. I've been saving things there. And now, to see if it works right, I'm going to go to Hubs. So, if I go over to here to Hubs, Mozilla, let's just go to like, if I go to Blue Rain, which should take me here to this Hubs area. So let me do this. Okay, now I'm like echoing, I'm not sure why. It's taking forever, sorry. Sorry about that noise. Okay. I still don't know where the echo's coming from, but I'm going to turn this down. Hopefully that gets rid of it. Okay, so this is just my little area. I'm going to just turn around here and go to my assets. I'm going to go to upload. I'm going to go to my, downloads. There it is. Let's see if this worked. I don't know if it did, but let's find out. Where is that box? It's always so hard to find sometimes when you bring these. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, I see orange. It's very, it's very big. Okay. So there's the orange inside. Let me see if I can bring this down. I'm going to go to Y and resize this. There, let's make it tiny, tiny there. Okay, so there you see my little cube. I need a T to move it so we can see the top. There, the top part is blue. If I slide it up, we can see we have that orange interior. So, and it did bake out right. Okay? So this is huge and I'm echoing. This is where I'm going to go ahead and end and just show that that works. Okay. I hope this helps somebody. Take care, everybody. Wait. I want to stop recording.